Yo,
What's up, people?
who's winning it all, man?
Who's winning it all?
Yeah.
Bucks.
The Bucks?
Yeah, the Bucks.
The championship.
Championship. It's either the Bucks or
The Bucks?
because it's. I mean, the obvious choice that it's gonna be the Warriors. You know what I'm saying? It's just I'm tired. I am tired of wasting each year watching them go to the finals
Cheat code.
and winning it. Yeah,
They're
they
cheat
got
code.
the cheat code. They got Michael Jordan's secret stuff sitting in the locker room every time.
The crazy thing is people think because they're not having a so hot regular season, because they're like third or fourth in the West, that they're not going to just turn it on. People were forgetting that they have Boogie.
Yeah, let me tell you, you ever heard the term playing possum? You
Exactly.
think I'm about to ball out all season just so I can wait to the playoffs and not kill you? Let's not forget about thick-ass headband Clay. You know he got that headband sitting on his shelf waiting for the first playoff game.
They're playing possum. I think they've won so much that they just don't really care about the regular season. They say, hey, as long as we make it, we're going to dust whoever's in our way once we get there.
I feel like that Draymond Green, Kevin Durant thing was just a fiasco to make it look like they're in trouble in paradise.
Yeah, so people won't take a foot off the... But, I mean, that's going to be interesting to see what happens after the season, if who stays and who they decide to keep, because I feel like they really don't mess with each other, because they said some real stuff in that whole beef. Like, he was calling them all out his name, saying, we really didn't need you. We just got you so you wouldn't be on the other team stupid.
Unpopular opinion, KD need to LeBron James it. Me being a Thunder fan, you got your dub, you got your rings. Bring your ass back to the Thunder. Come on, man. We gotta look. Imagine we had you. I'm talking like he right here. Imagine we had KD, Russ, and PG again, especially with PG taking over the squad. I mean, come on, he's kind of putting a new leadership on the Thunder, and for good reason.
Find a home there.
I feel like KD need to come back home.
What's their
Country
form?
road, where he belongs.
He's there. That's his home, but is Russ gonna be there when he's there? Because they don't work well together.
They better figure it out. They need to go in the room and slap box.
Then slap box it out.
Mm-hmm.
They do not mesh. Russ has the ego, and KD is like, dude, I'm better than you. You can't take all these shots. And Russ is gonna have the ball. They're better off as friends. They're friends now, but they can't play on the same team.
I feel it. I just want to see the Thunder win so bad. But yeah, taking it all, I got the Warriors. Who you think gonna be the East contender who gonna be the runner up to the championship?
I'm a Boston Celtics fan for life.
Mm-hmm.
I'm rocking my beans. We sleeping. We're also playing the possum role.
I feel that, but that being my favorite player in the league, favorite point guard for different reasons. They need Kyrie. They need Kyrie to be there because I don't know what the whole injury thing was. I don't know if he want to go shoot Uncle Drew Part 2.
Right.
But they need him out there because they did it without him. Don't get me wrong. And mad respect to their young squad for that. Mm. But if they would have had Kyrie, they definitely would. They would have been in the finals.
Exactly.
Arguably, probably would have won.
Exactly. And all these contenders. You got the Bucks. You got Toronto. You got Indiana. You got Philly. All these dudes, they're very formidable contenders, but Kyrie has been to that stage. He's been in Game 7. He's hit the biggest shots, the shot of shots. Mm-hmm. So when playoff mode comes, I know he can turn it on. I know he's going to go untucked jersey, Kyrie every single game.
Mm-hmm. I know.
And I just feel like, these they play the Suns, they play the Mavericks. These regular season games, he's already been there. He's won championships. So I have no doubt that he'll turn it on. I have full confidence that the Boston Celtics will be in the finals. Despite, I think Toronto's their toughest contender because they have Kawhi, who's also been there. But we have a more stacked squad. And I think we'll be there. I think we'll play the Warriors. And I think we have the best matchups for the Warriors. I think we have a lot of firepower. So just like everybody on their team has to guard everybody on our team.
That's a tough one though, because you know who else is gonna turn it on?
Who?
KD. Easy money sniper number 35. He is going to go off. There is no doubt about it. And if he doesn't go off, Clay's gonna go off. And Clay don't go off, Steph's gonna go off.
Steph gonna go off. Durant gonna go off. Draymond Green gonna be in.
Draymond Green is the defensive. Draymond Green is not. And that's when he got a lot of heart. He is not scared to guard anybody. He will pick up, move. He's in your face.
He ain't checking Horford, though.
He's checking Horford.
He's not checking
Simple.
Horford. He's going to get drop
Checking
stepped.
Yeah, he gonna get drop stepped right into KD face. What the hell?
Horford bodied Joel Embiid. He's not scared of Draymond. Draymond is 6'4", 500
Dark
pounds.
skin.
He's dark skinned. He is dark skinned, but Al Horford can stretch the floor. So Draymond ain't be in that paint. So that's what I'm saying. Matchup wise, Boston is the best team
candidate
to play them. Best candidate. It's just we can't, and I'm fearful that Boston's gonna beat themselves because I know we can. Like they, you know what? Oh,
them damn 3-point attempts.
If Terry Rozier shoot 1-3, I'm going to the game and we're gonna have a conversation with him.
He's gonna go in the locker room like, look, let me talk to you, fella.
What we don't need is a repeat of last year when we shot 12 for 96 from the 3-point line.
You keep saying we like you was on the bench waiting to get put in.
We they shot 12 for 96 from 3-point land and they did not stop anytime soon. They said we're gonna pull them. So we lost to Cleveland Game 7. We choked. Now I think with Kyrie being there, and Gordon Hayward's being back, those two they've been in the playoffs.
Go for no more lobs.
And then no more lobs. No lobs. They ran it for him too. They ran a play for him too. I was like, why? Now if he would have got hurt again, that's on y'all because y'all saw it. But anyways, we got more experience. We got some more dudes that can make big shots and know how to calm the team down in those type of moments and not do nothing stupid.
It's gonna be rough when you got somebody you pulling up from half. So I'm just saying they gonna get wild on y'all.
It's gonna get wild.
It's gonna be real demoralizing when it's just three after three.
Oh man, firepower with fire. That's all we can do,
you
really.
saw what happened after that. Now that was come on now. That was the Cavs.
The Cavs don't have the firepower.
I'm talking about like they kept trying to fight fire with the threes.
Yeah, see, we had a bad night. Shot selection wasn't the best, but I think only people that can beat Boston is ourselves. And I think with Kyrie and Hayward back healthy, if everyone is healthy, we have a legit chance to challenge anybody. Anybody on any given night, and we have a bench.
Best ball handler in the league.
Right.
Man.
Somebody's going to have to check somebody. So
yeah, Steph is gonna have some problems.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. They're gonna put Clay on Kyrie and put
likely.
But Steph's gonna have to guard somebody on that team. Tatum, Brown.
It's interesting, aren't they starting Smart over Brown?
They are right now because they're trying to figure out how to work Hayward into the lineup. But I think, and you know what, they might keep him coming off the bench just to have the bench some more. Give the bench some more firepower when it comes to the playoffs. So we'll see how that lineup works. I wish we would get a big. Because I know that's going to be the reason we lose. When Boogie comes down there.
Oh, yeah.
And he has...
Everybody seen that picture with Cat. I know Cat scored on that play, but Cat was looking like, stop! Boogie's in there like, yeah, you just going to take it.
An enforcer in that paint. And I'm going to be pissed when we have made them miss, and Boogie has 10 rebounds. Offensive rebounds in one play, and they finally hit a 3.
And let's not forget, he said himself, he's a third splash brother, so don't leave him open either.
He can stretch the floor. It's a cheat. They're cheaters. This should not.
Oh.
Adam Silver didn't let Chris Paul play with Kobe, but he let the Avengers get together.
Adam Silver was Ray Charles to the bullshit when it came to that.
Right.
But, and then he let him get KD. But since we talking about the best, MVP.
MVP?
Who is MVP? I'm going to tell you right now. It is the one, it is the only. The RZA, the Jizza, the Greek freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Ah, man.
That man is tall as hell, fast as hell, working on his shot. I saw him in that 76ers game. Diamond. I mean, come on now. I don't think Boogie want to be in the paint with that man.
Nobody want to be in the paint. I'm gonna have to go with James Harden though. Let me give you my reasoning for that. I know.
Shoot, he was doing a whole lot of that in playoffs. Go ahead.
Well, regular season MVP. Let's talk about that.
Regular season, yeah.
First off, I know the Rockets are currently right now they're like 5th or 6th in the West, but let's say that is the West. That's tougher than the East. He's already in the tougher conference. Let's put that out there. He's averaging 33 and 8, leading scorer, still getting assists with Chris Paul on his team.
Okay.
They start off the season with Carmelo Anthony. Give him a break.
I mean, okay, but you
They
can't.
had Carmelo.
You can't use Carmelo as a scapegoat when you're not giving this man a chance either. They just usually threw him in the beginning of the season. Was like, yeah, you're not gonna work out.
They saw it. They would have been right down there with the bottom of the conference if they would have left. And I'm just being honest with you, Carmelo, you done. I love you. You didn't fit on the Rockets. Now they're doing better. James Harden's balling. Chris Paul is balling. And I think he's MVP just because did you see the other night when he shot the 3 in Draymond and Clay's face? He did one-man wrecking crew.
I keep seeing highlights of him just throwing up threes. I mean, we talking about him playing against the Nuggets. He ain't had to do that, boy, like that, James.
Right.
And then everybody knew about the Wesley Johnson incident.
Ooh.
There was memes of that, the Fortnite down thing.
That's what I'm saying.
God damn, he had skating. But he's going to choke when it comes to playoffs. But I know we're talking about MVP.
Yeah.
But I'm going to say Giannis, because not only that, because Giannis is a freak of nature, in the words of MAB. Shout out MAB.
Yeah, shout out to MAB.
He's a freak of nature. And he has the Bucks doing the best they ever done in 16 years.
16
Arguably
years.
because of him. He's going to take them. I feel like if it might be him and the Celtics. Fighting for who goes.
I think Giannis is a better version of Ben Simmons. And what I mean by that is if they face the Celtics or any other team in a 7-game series, they're going to give him they're going to be like, shoot. They're going to give him the Ben Simmons treatment. And I think he's going to beat himself. I think they're going to beat themselves because they played them last year.
That's where I got to disagree with you, though, because I know he knows that coming in. I mean, come on, he's out here working with Kobe, showing up 3 hours at the gym before Kobe, letting them know. He is letting, because he know they're going to let him fly. So the minute he let that first one go, I'm telling you, he's going to go in. And they're going to be like, oh, shit. Now we got to guard him.
No.
We just got through talking about playing
Shoot
possum.
5 more, though.
We just got through talking about playing possum earlier. I'm telling you right now, he will be missing right here in the regular season. But when it comes to the playoffs, it's going to be Bean City. You might think he the 4th splash brother.
You going to pull up the playoffs with a jumper?
Yes. Just to let him know you got to guard me. And then once it happens, it's free reign. Just open season.
Man, I'd take the safe bet. I'm like, okay, you can make 1. You can make 2. Keep making those. We're going to play you right down here. And we're going to limit you guys. Last season, I think they've had the same lineup. For the most part, the Bucks had the same lineup. They lost to the Celtics bench players. So with Kyrie and I just think it's hard for me to put him as MVP because Harden is scoring more points and he can do more than him. Giannis is a better defender, but it's just Harden is a all around. I don't want to say all around. He's offensively way more inclined, and I think
is they MVP winning them games though? Is the question.
Is he winning them? He's winning. They're on I don't know if they're on a streak actually, but from where they were at the beginning, they were at the very bottom, and they made their way up some 5th or 6th.
Who's at the top? East.
In the weak East.
In the weak East.
They're there, but they're just like how Toronto was a couple years ago. They're just a team, but and it is a regular season award, so Giannis is a good pick, but Harden is my dark horse. He's been cheated. Not cheated. He's been in the race the last couple of years. I think they're finally going to give it to him because he did lose to Russell Westbrook.
Mr. Pass Stuffer himself. Yeah.
So
I know.
That's the MVP right there. That's my pick for MVP. Now, let's go to the younger dudes. Rookie of the year. Who you think is going to win, man?
Now, for somebody who doesn't know, and don't nobody try and shoot the messenger on this one, for somebody who's not really too big on, like, rookies, and I mean, I like basketball, but I don't follow it religiously. I'll see highlights every now and then. I mean, it looked like Luka doing the damn thing. I mean, think about it. He reminds me of Jason Tatum coming in because he's confident. He works on his game. He works on his craft. He's not scared to do that. Most rookies out here just, screen, pass, pick, pass.
Right.
But he's actually working on it. He's not afraid to take that shot, and it's going in for him.
He's not afraid of the moment.
I got to say, just for the fact that I didn't see it happening, because I saw the first couple highlights, and I was like, yeah, it's whatever. That was just a breakout game.
Right.
But Luka, got to give it to him.
All right, so I'm going to have to disagree with you again, man. I'm going to go with DeAndre Ayton from the Suns. Big man, big dude, big Shaq.
Big Shaq.
He's not as big as Shaq, but he's putting in that work. He's averaging 16 and 10. Not as much as Luka, but he's averaging a double-double. And
on the Suns, too.
On the Suns. I know they're dead last in the West, but it is a filling out process, and I think he's going to be I think for years to come in the long run, he's going to be one of the most dominant. Not one of the most. Let me not jump the gun and say one of the most dominant.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be a solid big. I don't know how. I want to see how much longer Luka can keep up this whole. You know,
because it could be it could be just like a little breakout thing. Mm-hmm. It could be, but let's see.
That's for all the rookies. You know, we can see how long they can keep it up. I just think in the long run. And I just think he's balling out this year, too. People are sleeping on him. It's just because nobody really expected Luka to do what he's doing.
Yeah.
That's why they're giving him more press. Because he wasn't... People thought he was going to be just another European player coming into the league.
That's Dirk Doncic now. That's
Dirk
Luka Nowitzki.
Yeah.
Pass down the torch, Dirk. Young Luke.
People gave him the Porzingis treatment when he came in. They was like, Porzingis. The Knicks fan was like, Porzingis. They was crying, yelling, having a whole rant up in the streets.
Then they did that Homer Simpson meme where they backed into the bush and came out with a Porzingis jersey.
Yep.
Like, yeah, we knew it from all along that he was.
I think he's getting the Porzingis treatment. It's just he was slept upon. So now that he's doing so well, that he's getting that press, and he's going to be in the All-Star game.
Right.
And he's getting like a lot of votes, even though they're second to last in the West. But he's getting a lot of votes. How do you feel about Derrick Rose?
Derrick Rose. How I feel about it, man. Hats off to that man. Simple and plain. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. As somebody who was from the outside looking in, like, damn, this dude should probably retire, right? Like injury after injury, like glass ankle, right? Mm-hmm. Seeing him ball out and not do it how he used to, but find a more mature way to score, a more mature way to, like, not just score, but like play all around. You know what I'm saying? He's not dunking, but he's getting the job done.
Right.
And to go off how he's been going off, I mean, you got to give a man props. I feel like he's back in a major way.
I think he's back in a major way, too. He scored 50. He's doing it consistently now, too. He's not just, it wasn't just that 50-point game. He's balling for Minnesota, being their dude, even though Jimmy Butler has left. So, hats off to him. I'm proud. I wish he can be back in the playoffs. I want them back in the playoffs.
Hashtag Dread Rose over Bulls Rose.
Yeah. Level. So that's a great story. Just he was in a dark place, and
I know he worked hard for it too. So he deserves it. He deserves it big time.
You think he's gonna get Most Improved Player?
I know he's gonna get Most Improved Player because it shocked the world. It was like, damn, like he's really back now, and people were kind of skeptical. Then he did it from game back to back to back. So it's like, yeah.
It's basically his team now. Minnesota's basically his team. He's taking it back in the West, balling out in the West.
Now, I feel like, you heard it here first, I feel like it's going to burn Jimmy Butler not staying. I feel like they could have had a nice two-man game, little Dame McCullum type thing. Had he stay. I know his tensions was flying in the Timberwolves, rumors of smashing somebody's chick or whatever the hell, and Jimmy out here taking the third stringers and proving a point.
Right.
I feel like if they would have got past that, they would have had a nice little two-man game. Hell, and then you got Cat. And then they got a squad. They got a squad with Jeff Teague and all that. They had it.
But the thing is, what Jimmy Butler had a problem with was he didn't think the young dudes, Cat and Andrew Wiggins, were taking things as serious as they needed to. He didn't see that hunger in them. He just saw them as getting a check. Mm-hmm. So he was like, man, why aren't you taking your craft more serious? They had some run-ins. Like, you're not trying hard enough, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here. Like, get your game up. So that was the problem with them. But now that he's gone, that was a toxic locker room.
You think he would have stayed if Derrick Rose had those breakout games before, like, all that?
No, I think they just have to get him out.
Right.
I don't think they would have probably wrestled on the court.
Yeah, probably.
So, but I want to see how I want to see Derrick Rose in the All-Star game too. Back in the All-Star game.
Mm-hmm.
All-Star weekend's gonna be fun. I want to see the dunk contest. I want to see the 3-point contest. Dunk contest. I want to see that back.
You see, the dunk contest is kind of ruined for me now, and it's something that was going to happen. I mean, progressively, the dunks were going to be the same. It was exciting at first. It's kind of like a relationship, honeymoon phase, right?
Uh-huh.
It's all good in the beginning, then it's like, damn, like, all right, it's cool. Yeah, like it's all right.
Yeah.
I feel like because the dunks are too.
You think everything's been done already?
Everything's been done already. Exactly. Like we done seen it all. I mean, for somebody to amaze me, they gonna have to do a front flip, side twirl off the backboard,
Right.
over a Kia, over the whole Kia. Blake Griffin, not just the hood.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, but that okay, maybe that wasn't. I still have people say that wasn't as it was hyped up, but it's the showmanship. It's not so much the dunks because pretty much every dunk has been done, but it's the showmanship. When you go back to Zach LaVine and when Aaron Gordon were going at it, those dunks have been done a lot of times, but it's the showmanship, it's the competition, and I think they need people in there that are gonna put on a show and make the first dunk.
I know. Yeah, and that was weak to me that it's about showmanship. That is trash to me. Entirely because look, Larry Nance lost that dunk contest. And I feel like he should have won that only because they said it. They said it in the stands. The announcer said it. The commentator said it was like, he's too calm after he dunks.
Right.
So what? He did the dunk. You know what I'm saying? Like, does he have to flail his arms to say, I'm the best? Like, just to say,
hey, man,
you know what I'm saying? Like, he did the dunk, though.
Got to get the crowd into it. They go off of they have the judges, but they go off the roars in the crowd. So if you do something real, get hyped, they're going to go crazy for you. But I just think I want the All-Star Weekend is coming up, and I want that to be like, I want to have a historic All-Star Weekend. I hope that's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, I feel you on that. I want that. It's just, I'm excited for everything but the dunk contest. I feel
Three-point contest?
3-point contest? Yes, I'm excited for a 3-point contest more than the dunk contest. I feel like the dunk contest got too Hollywood. And my example for that is
What?
Victor Oladipo putting on the Black Panther mask. I loved it. I loved it, but that did not raise your dunk by... They didn't multiply your dunk by 20 because he put a mask on. You know what I'm saying? The mask was clean. Mm-hmm. You know, it promoted Black Panther. You know what? Like, I like Black Panther and all that. I just felt like... the dunk contest... Because let me think about it. If he would have did that dunk he did without the mask on, people would be sitting there like, man.
Yeah, I know. It's just the audience to get what they want to do is win the audience over. That's why Dwight had the whole Superman cape. Dwight Howard.
Yeah,
talking about Dwight Howard.
Sensitive subject.
Talking about that another time.
Yeah.
But he had the cape on. The little guy Nate Robinson. They like to a little guy is probably gonna win because people like the little guy. See the little guy dunk, but it's gimmicks. Mm-hmm. People love the gimmicks. They want to see the dunk. Dunk's crazy too. That'd be great. But the gimmicks is what's going to win over the crowd. The props. Who's backing you? Who's coming out with you? And that's just really how it's probably going to be from here on out.
I want somebody to dunk from the 3-point line.
I think Giannis can do it.
You think Giannis can do it?
You know what?
Because he's down the court in 2 dribbles?
Yeah, like once he passes probably the whole court, he's probably 2 dribbles. If he dunks from the 3-point line, I think he's the one that could do it. I want to see him in there.
Do you think he would do the iconic Jordan dunk too?
Man, you know what? Everybody can do that dunk.
Yeah, but from the 3-point line?
Oh, shoot.
That's what I'm saying. Like MJ did it from the free throw line.
Right.
To do it from the 3-point line, not only would you be paying homage to that dunk, you would be setting the bar. You'd be raising the bar like, yeah.
Dunk from the 3-point line.
Let me see you do that.
I think if Giannis could do it, if anybody can do it, it could be Giannis. I want him to attempt it. Mm-hmm. I know if he can't, he can get close. He could probably throw it in there. Yeah.
What was it, JaVale McGee?
I think him or JaVale could do it. So I want to see somebody do something crazy. All-Star game is gonna be cool. I hope it's close. Celebrity game. I don't even know who they're gonna have in there. Hopefully somebody interesting.
They had Amigos back in there. They hooping.
Right.
They hooping.
Put somebody.
How you did Rachel Demeter was wrong though. You had to block her like that. That was cold.
So have something like that in there. And then just hope something exciting comes about this All-Star Weekend. But the NBA, I'm excited for the NBA. I want to see my Celtics succeed. Hopefully something crazy pops off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's gonna be good. I just hope the Warriors are probably gonna win it again.
Hey, you know what? I need you to just trust in Kyrie.
Trust in Kyrie?
Trust in Kyrie, man. We sleepers. We going to shock the world. I know I said that last year, but I really think we're going to shock the world. And somebody has to knock out the Warriors. They can't win forever, bro.
Man, he needs to play, though. Come on, Kyrie played in the playoffs. Please,
He's
brother.
Too.
We need you.
You're going to get to game 81 and be like, you know what? Oh
shit. Yo said Uncle Drew Part 2.
We getting how much? All right, you know what? I'm going to sit out. So somebody has to be the ones to knock them off. They going to somehow, some way, they will not keep winning. Like something's gonna happen. Somebody's gonna be like, dang, somebody's gonna shock someone. So
let's say if they don't, you think it'd be a cop out if Adam Silver's like, we got to split y'all up?
nah, you can't do that.
Can't do that.
I want if they just see how long they can go. Cause that's kind of like, cause you worry about what could have been if they break up. That's why I really don't want them to break up. I want to see if somebody can beat them.
Right.
So we'll see how it happens, man. I think the Lakers are pretty good. Once LeBron comes back, they did beat him in the regular season, but I want to see that series in the playoffs, and I think they have a good chance of beating the Warriors.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll see, man.
We'll see. It has been talk about the NBA, MVP, and all the good stuff in between.
All right, peace, man.
Peace.